What up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm just going to see if anyone shows up here. I'm just going to go live and talk about some stuff today. Welcome back to an inside edition of What the F is going on here in the Royal City. You dig, you feel me? This is MV3 in the Royal City. Today is September 13, Saturday, 11:05, 2025. So, yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Unfortunate, disastrous from the radical left, and yeah, just heartbreaking. It's taking me a couple of days to get my sugar canes and lollipops together to do this, just to come on live. Initially it was just meant to be an update, but the political and religious assassination of Charlie Kirk has really put a damper in things, to say the very least. And it's a sign that slowing down is not an option at this point. As we can see, the divisive rhetoric that continues is not good for anybody. It's not us bringing any solutions to the table. It's just creating division. And, you know, having a difference of opinion is one thing, but when you just, without being able to engage in civil discussion, like if you disagree, that's fine. Keep calm and move along. But if you can't engage in civil discussion without wanting to become violent or threatening violence or causing physical violence on somebody just because they differ in opinion, and then you want to defame and slander their name in public, just for what good reason exactly? So anyways, the show continues. 1 Million March for Children, September 20th, 2025, 10 a.m., Royal City Park. I hear there's another gathering of sorts of the climate grift nature, so that's fine. We'll be located closer to the road this time. Yeah, so we'll be at the road, peacefully gathering, united in the fight against gender ideology and protecting parental rights. You dig, you feel me, Guelph? So the reasons why I haven't been filming, sorry, let me close my window. I don't know if it's, and this isn't the official rant and ramble, although I'm pretty much doing what I will be doing anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so incident recently again at the well, let me rewind. Actually, 1 Million March for Children. I've been putting out my posters online. I have some of the videos from the beginning portions of that, but anyways, in total 30 plus posters have been torn down for the 1 Million March for Children, protecting parental rights and preserving the innocence of all children. Okay. Very unfortunate. Within 48 hours, the event's on September 20th. Okay. And okay, this is definitely a good name for the podcast because I'm going to be jumping back and forth here. But, so anyways, 30 plus posters got taken down within the first 48 hours. This is, we're going on a couple weeks now, when that was happening. Know the individual, at least one of the individuals responsible. And then they decided to replace, where is that? I don't know. Well, anyways, this is what they were tearing down. Black and white and color versions, 30 plus. So I have new ones. They're going to be up quick. Finances are a major issue right now. I hate to ask anybody, but, well, we'll get to that anyway. So, here it is. So this is what they friggin' were posting. I'm going to get this plaqued for evidential records. So anyways, I'm pretty sure I know who this gentleman is, purple-haired gentleman is that was putting this up. So, yeah. So they tear down this, protecting the innocence of children. Like, you can't make it up. And then they put up this nonsense. And as we've seen what's happening with the divisive rhetoric from the left, calling people racist and fascist just because you disagree, like, you can't do that. Okay, it's not very Guelph-like. Okay, good folk. So yeah, so that's been unfortunate. I kind of left up the racist and fact, like, I don't tear down posters. They as we speak right now, they have a giddy up, queer, all ages and genders, queer line dancing, September 28th from 7 to 10 p.m. at Guelph Farmers Market, sponsored by 10 Card. And I beg your pardon. Like, what is going on here? A queer giddy up line dancing targeted at young impressionable children. Cam Guthrie, where is your head at? Why are you so silent? on the political violence from the left. Like, what is going on here? Playing pretend in La La Land has come to an end. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, enough is enough. Buttercups, okay? Okay, let's get back to the camera issue. That's why I haven't been filming. I was out there every day, as you saw, pretty much. So you've seen the gun violence, you've seen the physical violence being threatened in my direction. On multiple occasions, we're talking, well, it's up to 28, 29 assaults deep now. Now that I haven't had my camera for 2 weeks, which we're going to get to as to why that I don't have my camera. The death threats have increased. The friggin' slanderous and defamatory statements, people yelling shit out of their cars, friggin' down the street and running away. Like, so yeah, anyways, incident at Good Life Fitness, August 29th. I'm not going to delve too much into it. There's still some court dates to be had and some truth to be told. But anyways, so another incident, I had some posters up there at the intersection. They got taken down on 2 separate occasions now. I am under the impression that it is an individual either employed or has a membership at the Good Life, from what I was told, from what some good folk have been telling me. So, and I can't verify that, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. But anyways, just having a bad day. Gun violence, being threatened with death, gun violence, physical threats, posters being torn down, being replaced with racist and fascist. Like, I just got trespassed from Guelph Transit for complaining about a bus being 8 minutes late. They called me a racist and a homophobe for racist for absolutely no good reason. Well, basically for complaining about the bus being 8 minutes late. That's what they do. The lady that was running the bus was already having a tiff of a day, I could tell already. And then she just decided to take it out on me. I guess there was a bunch of people complaining. I just got the brunt of that one. So 6 months. So we got about another 4 months of trespass with the Guelph Transit. They have a bedroom flag, a kid wearing a bedroom flag, transgender ideology, on the bus with devil horns. And they're telling me I'm the homophobe. Like, what is transgender ideology? What are you telling the gay and lesbian kids to do if they don't feel comfortable in their own bodies? What are you telling them to do, man? Are you serious? You want to talk homophobia? We're going to talk homophobia until I'm blue in the face, until you're blue in the face. You guys don't even engage. You cover your face. Do not engage. That's your friggin' motto. Like, how are we gonna get anywhere in a civil society if we are unable or unwilling to engage in civil discussion with those who differ in opinion? Like, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? We're going on 2 years deep. Like, we have some institutions in Guelph, they still can't even define what a woman is, and they're celebrating Women's Day, Women's Policing Day. You going, okay? Well, what is that? What are you celebrating? And it's like, what? Anyone's a woman now? So you just identify as a woman and then you're just a woman now? Is that basically what the gist I'm getting at, the female identifying symposiums? It's unbelievable. And U of G was busted celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk. U of G, why is every day Trans Day of Visibility in front of the UG library? You tell me and give me one good reason. Unbelievable. So anyways, so basically what we're going to happen, there's okay. Rewind, rant and ramble. I don't even know if I'm going to cut this. I might just, it's live anyway. So there's not much I can do about it. What else? Hopefully this sounds okay. This is my first time using YouTube Studio without using another source. So I hope the volume's okay. I have no freaking clue. It seems pretty low, but we'll have to test her out. We'll get her fixed for next time. Anyways, so no camera. I haven't had a camera for 2 weeks. My livelihood is on the line here. Safety. People are getting like that. That was my safety. That was my only measure of safety. You're not allowed to carry a weapon in Guelph apparently to protect yourself. So that was my only form of safety, which the Guelph police chose to take it away. We're calling it selective enforcement because that's exactly what it was. You had an option to keep the footage if you want for whatever reason. Go ahead, but to take my livelihood and my safety net away from me, Guelph police, that is not a good look. I don't believe. And same old thing. I'm getting the cold shoulder over there. Political persecution. They don't answer the phone anymore. They don't come out to. They don't do anything over there, man. I asked them. I asked the front desk. I went to just congratulate them on Women's Police Day or celebration. They didn't even know. Like, I didn't know we were celebrating that today. Like, who's that running your social media accounts, man? Unbelievable. Scott J. Tracy calling people Nazis online. Is he still your media relations coordinator? Anyways, unbelievable, Guelph. So political persecution, political assassinations, religious assassinations on the well, not on the regular, but it's unfortunate circumstances we're living in right now. This is not the time to cower. This is not the time to live in fear. This is the time to be bold and brave and speak your piece civilly, morally, and justifiably in the public court, and let the good people decide for themselves, because I feel like the people in positions of power and influence are up there to divide, and they really have no solid standing in a lot of the things they're promoting and encouraging, especially on young impressionable children, which I find alarming and disturbing, to say the very least. So anyways, there will be cameras. I'm not worried about the camera footage for 1 Million March for Children. That'll all be well. So expect a lot of individuals. I'm really hopeful that the good folk can come out and see this. I just got reinstated to Facebook as well. Some more good news. I was off the Facebook for a month. They didn't really give me an example of why I was banned or suspended for a month, but so I'm back on Facebook. I'm going to do my best to help promote this as best. If anyone can help share, spread the word, bring your family and friends. We are the peaceful, friendly folk that will be gathering. There might be some agitators there. Well, we almost guarantee there's going to be some agitators there. And as we've seen in previous marches, the Guelph police seems to be leaning and protecting those individuals that cover their face and cause a ruckus. So expect to have not that much support from the Pride Service Trust gang. They haven't even contacted me yet. They know we're organizing it. They know what's happening, but they're not reaching out this year, which is not shocking based on the things that they've been promoting. So we keep plugging away. We stay positive. We keep calm and we move along. You dig? You feel me? What else? Oh, well, anyways, with that being said, if anyone has a spare GoPro that I will take care of wholeheartedly for another week or so, it's actually 10 days until I get my camera back. So it's after the march. Add that up. Political persecution, you tell me, man. So it's like, and then they still have the so there's a queer line dancing thing for the Guelph Farmers Market, September 28th, posted at the Guelph Community Board. Is that going to get taken down? No one's going to rip that one down, eh? When you're corrupting the minds of young impressionable children, those ones don't get taken down in Guelph. But if you're protecting the innocence of children, they get torn down within 48 hours. The devil runs deep, no doubt. And we're going to be doing Prove Me Wrong. It's going to be called Prove Me Right at the U of G, coming soon. In memory of Charlie Kirk, we move on and we move along. We keep calm. We keep the conversations going. They haven't even started yet in Guelph, really. I've had a few conversations with, and they were fine. We agreed to someone flipped me off after and yada, 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 but there was no violence in those conversations. We were able to agree to disagree for the most part. I mean, the youth in this city is the mental health crisis is unbelievable. These kids are getting messed up beyond belief, and I don't think there's any some of these kids aren't going to be able to recover from this indoctrination that is happening, and it's been evidentially documented for some time now. So anyways, really appreciate the support for everyone sticking around. I will be doing more of these now that I don't have my camera for the next week in promotion and whatever else is on my mind. But again, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He was a true soldier for God. And I highly suggest everyone to pick up a Bible and start give it a chance. Open your mind, open your heart. Because when you take God away from community, it doesn't turn out well, as we can see. To the churches in Guelph, so-called churches in Guelph, to all the establishments that are in celebration of an assassination of a wonderful gentleman, wonderful human being. Hang your heads in shame and expect to have super simple questions answered of you in a public setting in a peaceful manner. Okay, we need that the conversation begins. Okay. Mayor Cam Guthrie. Tomorrow is Mayor Up Monday. Or no, not tomorrow. You know what I mean? Today's Saturday, right? Yeah. So Monday is Mayor Up Monday. Another one you miss. You're going to miss this one too? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. You have people celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk at Guelph City Hall too. I forgot to mention that. There's parents online that are actually quite disturbed at what's been going on at these institutions. Are you guys going to say anything? Anyone in position of power and influence? Are you going to say anything about the political and religious assassination of Charlie Kirk? Is any of your rhetoric or your allowance of rhetoric in this once immaculate city contribute to the violence? You think maybe anything you promote? No, you don't think so, eh? Well, hopefully I get a chance to talk to you outside in public one of these days so I can get your perspective, because you guys don't like to really talk too much online. It's a lot of photo ops and script reading, script posting. Does AI do all your posts? Hey, Guelph Mark, $160,000 a year salary for doing absolutely what, man? Cam Guthrie, why is this guy getting paid $160,000 plus a year for communicating to absolutely nobody? I see you, Guelph Mark. I see you. Like, how many adults of the transgender cult are in positions of power and influence in Guelph? That is the question. It seems to be way more than one. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I'm going to be on. What else did I come on here to say? Let me see. I had notes from no channel update. Yeah. So, very important. Anybody out there? I'm sincerely. I'm on my knees begging you, please. I'm in desperate need of a camera similar to a GoPro or anything of that nature, so I can get out there on the streets, start putting up more posters, have them torn down within 48 hours, document that. Just continue to expose the lunacy in this once immaculate city. We got to keep moving forward. Stay strong. Be bold. Do not back down. Do not comply. Okay. When they call you names, you know you're on the right track. When they refuse to engage and just call you names and slander you and defame you, you know you're on the right track. Just stay the course. Everything's going to work out. For better or for worse, changes are in order in Guelph, this once immaculate city. I'm actually quite impressed with the camera. It seems to be quite clear. I'm excited to edit this a little bit. Just a little brief editing, and then I'll post some clips. I'm not really, to be honest, I was never really a big fan. I've been hesitant to do these. I don't really like talking into a camera when I'm not walking around outside. It's a little weird, awkward for me. It's not my cup of tea. And like I said, this is not something I ever really wanted to do. I just, for some reason, something was brought to me, and I believe following Jesus and becoming more in tune with the Bible and reading the Bible and, understanding that Jesus Christ is the true Lord and Savior in my life, the way, the truth, and the life. I mean, that really has guided me, and it makes it a lot easier to go out there and have no fear, and to know what I'm doing has to be done. And I just hope there's more brave folk out there that are able to persevere over the hate and the nonsense that is continuing to be spewed our way, and just stay positive. Let the evil be, and we just got to stay peaceful and stay truthful to ourselves and the word of the Lord. Very important. I am no expert in the gospel. I'm not even finished reading the Bible, to be honest with you. I've barely even started, but I know there's just some things when you know. When I was tattooing, I know it's a bad analogy, but people were very hesitant to come in. They didn't know when they wanted to get a tattoo, and I never pressured anybody. I said, listen, you're gonna know when you're gonna know. And that's the way I felt about it anyway. Whenever I got a tattoo, it was a very spontaneous, for the most part, spontaneous occasion, and you just gotta trust your gut, go with your instinct, and believe in Jesus. Those are my 3 words of advice. Yeah. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Canada doesn't seem to be on the right trajectory, but we have to, as a country, as a community, as a city, as people who care about right and wrong and truth and falsities, we must continue and not live in fear, and just hopefully turn some minds and change some opinions, and let's get away from this violent, divisive rhetoric, and just calling people names because you differ in opinion without any evidence whatsoever. Okay, because it's not cool. Like, you can hate me all you want, you can disagree with me all you want, really, it's more disheartening and disappointing that the people in the world would actually, instead of, listen, if you really think I'm just such an evil person, and I there's no I have no claims to back up anything I say, then, it should be easy for you to just have a discussion and debunk me and just, but the fact of the matter is that's not the case. And we all know it. And that's why the trespasses are happening and the court dates are upcoming and my camera's been confiscated. I mean, I come in peace. I mean no harm. I'm a border raised Guelph citizen. I mean, unless you're a newcomer to the city, not everybody knows you. I'm not like a celebrity or anything, but I mean, I've been to friggin' almost every high school. I've been around Guelph my whole life pretty much, minus a few years. So, I mean, people know these things that you claim me to be are not true. And it just makes you guys look real silly and guilty of crimes against humanity, to say the very least, amongst many other things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you for sticking around. I hope everyone's in spirits well enough to march on September 20th. 2025, Royal City Park, 139 Gordon Street, Guelph, downtown Guelph, across from the boathouse. Okay. We're going to be meeting right at the front there, right, sidewalkish area, not on the sidewalk, but at the Royal City Park. I'll be there early. Early bird gets the worm. If you got a full day in you, by all means, come, bring your signs. Ideally want to make a bunch of signs up with some of the slogans from previous marches, but finances are an issue. So with that being said too, I'm going to try and get a donation support thing set up on the website today. It would mean a lot. I am having a tough time financially trying to get even to the march. Food is tight and I'm politically persecuted, as you can tell. I mean, a lot of the burden is on my shoulders, which I will take. But they're not making it easy on me just because I just chose to speak up. I mean, I'm getting vilified and a lot of places won't even accept me in their business anymore. I've been trespassed from more places than you can count on your fingers and toes. Can you add that up? I was never been in trouble with the law criminally my whole entire life. And all of a sudden, when you start to speak out against the absolute demonic lunacy in this once immaculate city, they really come after you. So we'll just keep plugging away, and I learned my lesson the hard way. There is some blame to be had on my behalf for the incident when my GoPro was confiscated. I kind of broke some rules that I forgot about. But with that being said, there is no malicious intent. They are verbatim allowing men pretending to be women into the women's only facilities at Good Life Fitness. Okay. That is their policy. It's on camera. That will be posted probably after the 23rd now. I'm hopeful my camera is going to come back intact like it was when it was taken. I'm hoping all of my footage, because I have a sugar ton of footage still on that SD card that I did not have a chance to upload before they confiscated my camera, man. And I mean, the Guelph police, I have friends that I grew up with that are Guelph police officers. Okay, they know me, man. You guys should not have done what you did. You assaulted. Like I said, way too many times you can count on your fingers and toes. Not one apprehension, not one nothing. They're friggin'. So now they're just getting away with everything. The evidence is friggin' on the walls, man. It's everywhere. Can't answer a super simple friggin' thing and simple answer question in a public setting. Jeez Louise, Batman. So anyways, we're here. We'll keep plugging away. I will probably, the more I get the hang of this, the probably more I'll be switching this on and just shooting the sugar. Probably not too entertaining. Well, hopefully it's informative and just, I just want to let you know I'm still alive, I'm still kicking, I'm still positive, my cup's still half full. I'm still in my apartment. Things will be we're doing some, I don't know how much I can say here, but there's a lot of things in the works. I'm talking to some wonderful individuals that have been reaching out to me. We're brainstorming. We're coming together as a team. Kind of, sort of. But there will be some professional filming being done for this event. September 20th, Saturday, September 20th, 2025, 10 a.m., March at 12. If you want to do a speech, if you got something to say in front of the people, for the good folk, for the world to hear, for the Guelphites, that'll be around 11. Hopefully. So if you do have something to say and you would like to say it, reach out at the Guelph Citizen at protonmail.com. Any questions or inquiries you have, I'm the worst with checking my emails, to be honest with you. I'm going to do my much better at that for the next week or so. Facebook, having the event page for the Facebook. I can't really do anything with that anymore. Like I'm reinstated to Facebook, my regular page, but for some reason I can't upload or edit anything on the Guelph Citizen page. So there's a group right now. I'm not sure. I'll go figure it out shortly what we're gonna do. But there's a group that I'm gonna be inviting people for the Million March. I really hope that we can get some people out and be brave and just kind of get the conversation. That's basically all we want to do is just get some simple discussions going. Let's agree. You know, we're obviously gonna be butting heads still. Like, and we haven't really. There was progress. I mean, but not much progress in the right direction. I mean, the bedroom flags are increasing. There's just down the street here. It's unbelievable what's continuing to happen here. And like, you know, one civil discussion could have kiboshed this whole thing. But the reason why this continues, this demonic ideological nonsense continues, is because they are not engaging in civil discussion. I mean, prove me wrong or prove me right. Coming soon to U of G campus near you. Very, very, very soon. Okay. No violence, radicals. Okay. Just use your voice. Okay. You want a name call, do all whatever you want, that's fine. But be peaceful. Okay. And you know what? We're obviously going to disagree. It's going to be a process, but we're going to find some common ground, and we're going to turn the city back right side up, because right now it's upside down, clown town times 1,000. You dig, you feel me? The evidence is overwhelming. And like I said, I'm always up for a discussion. That's why I go on the streets, man. I've been trying to get some discussions started. I mean, as you can see from the first video from the 1 Million March round 1, Wednesday, September 20th, 2023, they were on the megaphone. Their slogan is "Cover your face, do not engage." Okay, like what are you trying to accomplish then? Except so your main goal is just to cause trouble and violence, like, and defame and slander people without even talking to people. Like, how do you expect to get anything accomplished without discussing anything with people who different opinion? You know, and then all of a sudden just vilifying them and then, you know, the mental health crisis is out of control in the city. Every single institution, mental institution, health facility in Guelph is run by radical activists. I mean, prove me wrong. And that's what we're here to do out of U of G campus near you, coming soon. So anyways, 1 Million March for Children coming up 1 week from today. Exactly. Expect, I'm going to do my best I'm running out of videos to post. I don't have a camera right now. So I'm just re-uploading what I can, trying to keep things. And I don't want to really put up posters right now until I have a camera to document it, because they're going to be taken down again anyway. I want to just have it documented. If anyone needs posters, I have a few. I'm making up some more professional with the logo, the Million March logo. Today I'll post them. If you guys want to, by all means, print them off. I got no dough for nothing these days. Yeah, by all means, post them everywhere. Post them in the city. Send me videos, send me pictures. Let me know where they are. If they get taken down, send pictures again so we can document the just pure evil that is underway in this city of Guelph, which is a travesty. You know, it shouldn't have to be this way. I mean, communication, whatever happened to that? Why can't we debate? I mean, you guys, you know, what is a trans kid? I mean, why can't we define what a woman is anymore? Why are we allowing men pretending to be women into women's only facilities and then arresting the people who are calling that out? Well, police. I understand why. I broke some rules. I get it, and I will bear the burden for that. But the bottom line is, I'm a passionate human being that cares about his community and the people in it. And I can't allow these adults to confuse and manipulate people anymore. And just, you know, and if I'm wrong, then let's discuss it and prove me wrong. Okay, you can't just without even opening your mouth with an oppositional argument, you just decide to name call, slander, defame, and then friggin', you know, break cameras, friggin' kick people, push people into traffic, threaten with gun violence. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense, guys. You guys got to snap out of it, okay? Yeah, a lot of these institutions in Guelph were celebrating. Even listen, I know who you are. I've been doing this for 2 years. I know what you're all about. just because you're quiet online doesn't mean I know what you're thinking, or I have a good idea what you're thinking anyway, because same thing happened with the other attempted assassination previously with another individual they disagreed with. That seems to be the trend these days. I don't know when we're going to have some people in position of power and influence in Guelph to denounce this divisive and falsified rhetoric and tone down the nonsense. Okay, who's going to be brave enough? Who's going to speak loud and clear for the good folk to hear? Because I don't see anyone. And we have some council members that just moved here like 2-3 years ago. Like, it should be a 10-year minimum to be a council member or any elected representative in Guelph. 10-year minimum. And that goes for Guelph transit drivers too. Maybe make that a 5-year minimum. Just not as, but still, you can't be having random people that aren't from Guelph driving buses. Like, I used to know all the bus drivers by name. We used to be super friendly. Thank you, please, and thank you. Oh, how's your day? Yada, yada, yada. Small talk, this and that. Now it's like English isn't even the first language anymore. It's like, what is going on? And this has nothing to do with racism, man. Nothing to do with racism. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. Okay, and let's get the root causes. You can't just call people names. I'm sick and tired of it. Anyways, 31 minutes. Holy, can always bad, man. I thought I was going to be on it for like 5 or 10. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you for standing strong during these trials and tribulations and these difficult times for all, I'm sure. Let us remain vigilant and peaceful during these escalated divisive times. I just hope we have some representatives that are willing to start toning down the rhetoric, okay? Because it seems like they're encouraging this kind of behavior in this city anyway, and it doesn't make for a good look in the to the outer world. So, anyways, if I think of anything else cool or anything else pops up or any new developments, I will pop back on. Expect to see some things developing on the website. I sincerely apologize for that. I'm having a tough time with my website. I don't really know I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure that out. I'm going to have some more information up there, details, some links to help support if you can. That'd be great. I've been doing this for 3 years. September 20th will be my 3rd year anniversary. I started this September 20th, 2023. I got the GoPro the day before, and I just started filming without even knowing what I was doing. And I still don't feel I know what I'm doing really, but I'm trying to make things a little more professional, a little more proper, and continue to climb the mountain, because I think it's important to have an opposition media in Guelph. And right now, I'm not really seeing a full opposition media that's willing to do what is needed to get the civil discussions going in the city. Okay, I would like to be on the streets. I would like to be participating in the community. I would like to be asking questions. I would like to be starting civil discussions, but that begins again with a camera. So very important. Other than the donations, if you would be willing to donate a GoPro for loan for about a week or anything similar, that'd be greatly appreciated. Get in touch with me at thegoalsystem@protonmail.com. My phone is out of service. Obviously, financial times are not the greatest. So you can't reach me via phone. But like I said, email me if you need me. I will be on this. I will be out this week promoting, and any promotion you can do to help get the word out. We need a strong showing. It'd be great if we could do that, because we need to get these discussions going. And enough is enough with the disengage and cover your face nonsense. Okay, there should be no masks at any of these protests. Guelph Police, get in touch with me. Okay, I gotta let you know about the march route. And are you guys like, what is your? Because I mean, last year you guys were basically protecting the radical leftists. So if that's the case this year, I understand why you're not getting in touch with me, but you might want to do that. Security, based on that fact, if anyone wants to put on a security vest and help out the good folk, deter the radicals from infiltrating and overtaking our march like they did last year, that'd be great. Peacefully, civilly, morally, and justifiably, that'd be great. But anyways, get in touch. Any questions? I'm on Facebook again. So to all my good folk, holla at your boy one time. I actually am going. I'll do a live stream on Monday after work. Oh, I'm working again too, by the way. So anyways, that's why I don't have a camera, but I'm also 9 to 5 off the no longer available from 9 to 5. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. 1 or 2 people that popped in live. Hopefully people check it out later. I don't know how cool this is going to be. Hopefully the volume's all right. We'll check it out. Yeah, to anyone that is really deeply affected by the Charlie Kirk ordeal, the unfortunate circumstances and events that took place in Utah, just try and stay positive. Okay, try and carry on what Charlie would want, and let's keep the conversations going. Do not fear the hate that is coming our way. Okay, we must remain strong. Okay, and just keep going, keep plugging away. Follow the plan, follow the way, follow the truth, follow the life. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I will be back. I feel like I'm just rambling on now. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, catch you on the flip one time. Yo, man. Peace.